Did you know that people can project sicknesses onto you? They've learned this over time. See, God gives us gifts, and He gives you a choice on how to use those gifts. And there's ages, and I'm thinking, my opinion, that we keep coming here till we get it right. Till we find the truth and stand on it or whatever. And there's some people that don't want you to find out the truth of who you are. And they don't want you to use your higher mind. They don't want you to connect with the God that's inside you. And how to manifest your best outcome of your life and stuff. And it's a lot more than that. You should go watch Tiffany the Intuitive and Oshun Investigations, because I go by what resonates with me, and I go by what I've researched in the past 18, 20 years, 25 maybe, plus life experiences in the Bible and stuff growing up earlier. So it's a lifetime accumulation of wisdom, and I've always, for the last 20 years, I've been praying for wisdom of Solomon and discernment, understanding, and wisdom, knowledge. And so I do a lot of digging. I have a very curious mind on truth, and that's what the gospel is. It's just standing on truth, finding out the truth, and then standing up for it, and not going, oh, okay, and then just, oh, I know what they're doing, and that's not right, type thing, right? So I tried to go through the police to say what was going on, and I'm sort of being ignored. But then again, I'm doing research on there's good guys taking them down, corruption across the world, which I've known about too. So it's trusting in God, doing your research, and knowing there's people out there fighting this corruption, and knowing the gospel truth. The gospel truth is not what you're being taught. The gospel is the fact that Jesus came to tell us that God is inside you, and that, you got, when you're born, your memory's wiped. You come here, and you got a good angel on one side, a bad angel on the other, and you struggle with that your whole life until you can overcome that one and ask for forgiveness and find out the truth of the gospel and stand on it. So go watch Jonathan Kleck, because he explains it thoroughly. I'm just doing these short videos. And then having faith that good will overcome. Because when you're good, people that aren't just get revealed, because the darkness gets revealed in the light, which is being a bright, shiny person, right? A truthful, honest person with a good heart. It irritates people who aren't. They call them demons, they call it energy, they call it archons, whatever. It's what makes them do bad things. And when you're a good person, bad people don't like you. And sometimes people are unconscious to this because we were so mind controlled and manipulated by TV, school, church, you name it, right? That's why they brought in these institutions, so that they could mind control you. Because families used to teach their own kids whatever they knew, right? And it would carry on the lineage of whatever you do, right? And they didn't want that because everybody was independent. So we're going to teach them right from wrong, but we're going to make up the frickin' history, right? So, and it's called His Story, for a reason. Like even the English language, break those words apart, man. You know, like good morning. Why do we say that? Why do you want to mourn something? Because people that run this place or that got the power at the moment, they want to, you know, those are spells. They use word spells on you. Anyways, a little bit of trivia.